Hello everybody. Now I decided that I will show you actually how I make this, cover this bag. I might have to just move a few things out of my way here. Right, now, because there's so many different ways or whatever out there that you know, but this is what I do and it's the easiest. Now, I decided I'd use this material. It's a good weight one, and it's you know, want something that's good thick and it's going to wear well. You don't want anything flimsy like so I've got this piece because I actually measured around the box like this. Okay, so I've taken that, measured around there, and then this just tears this fabric, so I've made it about an inch bigger that goes around that way and a few inches bigger for that end there. So I will just get my glue. I won't use a glue gun because that's not, me and the glue gun don't get on that well. So I might use my join to be at the side here, to be on one side. So I'm just going to put this down on here with some glue. I'll stick some glue on this part and show you. Well, it's not hard to do, but you know, I've got lots of new subscribers, so I really want to show people, you know, how you go about things. Hey. So it won't matter. I want to take it over there a little bit, okay, so it's tucked in. Right, now I've got all this here at the top, as you can see, but I don't want to get rid of it. I'd like it to stay there because you want to have a lot. You don't want to have it all chopped off so you can't actually make something with it or do something with it. So if I decide what to do, how far to push that down into there for that pocket, and I'll have to cut that off because it needs to be nice and exact, because you don't want to muck it up. So let's just leave it where it is for the time being, and we'll put some more glue on and stick him down good so he won't go away. Now it's up to everybody. Sorry about this. This is the end of the glue pot, and I'm probably right up there in the hope I am anyway. And I've got not much glue in this thing, and I'm hoping that I've got more somewhere because I use just an amount of glue I do. I use so much glue. But when you're doing things, you got to use something to do it with, don't you? Okay, so that's that bit there. Alright, so we just push that down. So it's a glue that will stick fabric. It says that on the thing. I get a lot of people asking me what sort of glue I use. This one's all squashed about a bit. I must have another newer one somewhere. I just have the feeling that I do. Oh no, that's... Anyway, so this one actually it's called Sullivan's, but it's fast drying, dries clears for paper, cardboard, wood, fabric, leather, plastic and glass. So it glues most things together. I mean, you go to take that off and it will be a little bit, after it's been there for a while, it's going to be really hard to do because it won't work for you. You can use your glue gun, but I wouldn't, not with, it's up to everybody, I guess. But to me, I think the glue, is this the one I was just using? Maybe not. The glue gun sort of, oh, you can't even tell now what I'm up to. When you put things on with the glue gun, as soon as it makes lumps underneath your work, doesn't it? So whether you want to, unless you flatten it down really good, and it's really not warm enough today for the glue to come out very fast, so it'll take me a minute or two here to get this done, and you can fast forward anyway if you want to. It doesn't really matter, or we can just keep going along here. But you want to put on a fair bit, you know, make sure that it's up the top and the bottom, and push him down nice and keep him nice and straight. And do the other bit. Recycling. This is what this is. It is recycling, because I know I paid $1 for the material. I bought it at Spotlight when it first opened over here. That's one of our craft stores. Well, I paid $1 for it, so when you think about it, I think I only paid $1 for the bag. I'll have a little storage thing here that I can put bits and pieces in, and that's a good saving, and I've saved this poor old bag, you know, for a few years. Oh, now that's not good, it's all glue. Put that down there, come on, play nice now. Nobody panic, it's okay, we're all good. Now, so this will be sitting fine, okay. Now we'll come around this corner here. I'm sorry if I'm too right up in your face or you can't see it at all. We're just sticking on the material. We are, and if it's too tiresome, I might take this bit out and see what. But I know myself, when I'm watching somebody do something, I like to see the process, because you want to see what's going to happen, you know. You don't want to think, oh gee, how'd she do that? I love to watch process videos myself, so people might too, I don't know, but there we go. So that's coming out back to the end, and it's a skew with here, this bit. We'll take that up, lift it up and put it back down. Me tearing it would have been okay, I'd say it would have went straight. Yes, you say it would. Hang on a minute. I need to probably fix this up a bit higher. I've got a little bit, yeah, might be a little bit down. We'll just straighten it out so it looks a bit better. Okay, now to this part here, I really wanted this to go right to the edge. So I'm going to cut this off with these nasty scissors that I've got here. These are for cutting anything nasty with. This is not nasty when I'm cutting, but I use them when I want to cut something that I don't. This is not very straight, this fabric, but that might be the fabric's fault. Don't think it's mine. Can't blame myself. Now, so that's going okay. Right, now I want to put, it's all padded too, see, it's all self-padded and everything. So I'm going to put this fair to the corner, and maybe I could just put it around the corner just a tiny little bit, the edge here. This is a bit, I'm struggling, I can tell. I'm struggling, it's alright, nobody panic, I'll be fine. I need to cut that, put it over first. This bit here, I don't know why I've gone a bit, oh that's the picture too, that's putting me right off too, the way that they've got them. Never mind. Now, I'll cut that off across here. Yeah, I think I've got clay on these scissors. So, right, now, I'll have to put a nice edge on that later, and I'm moving my camera, sorry about that. I'm shoving you around all over the place. That's not straight, Sonia. I'll get another go at that. And once it comes to the corner really good, and then we can put a nice bit of something around it directly, okay? And so now the bottom is going to be reasonably easy to do, because I'll just put a piece of, well, you could put a piece of timber on it if you wanted to, or hard card stock if you haven't got it. If your bag or whatever it is that you're covering hasn't got a pretty solid underneath, which mine has, it's already got all that in there, you can put a piece of chipboard or something under it. I'm going to try and make that not too bulky by taking it like that, fold it over. Because mine's already got it, I won't put the chipboard on there. Now I want to make that so it's reasonably flat, like so. There we go. Come on now, don't muck me around here. Got to get more glue. I haven't done that because I wasn't thinking about it, I suppose, when I wasn't feeling good. Sorry about this, not feeling good, but it's horrible when you don't feel well. It's really horrible, isn't it? And I know a lot of you girls out there have issues too. We have lots of things when we get older. It's not fair. We've just got to admit to ourselves sometimes that it's really, we can't do what we used to do once. Now, I want to put a piece of felt on that, so got this white piece, You know, I hope it fits or something. There's fluff all over it. Haha, look at that. Wow, I'm excited about that. That's just going to be absolutely just right, you know. I might have to cut a tiny, tiny bit off it. But, isn't that awesome? Yes, I'll just have to make sure I cut it nice, though. You just trim this off to fit. There we go. And this side here. You want it to come just to the edge. You don't want it to come over. Just to the edge, because you've got your other material under there. Okay. You don't want to... I'll stick it all down. And then I wish I knew which one of these glues I was using now. Got myself so confused. Because it takes so long for it to come down to the top of the thing. Come on. There we go. Right, now we get right on the edge with this. Or pretty close to it. A bit more under there. So when you put it around the edge, it's going to stick good. It's not going to come off on you and make you cry. Put some in the centre and under there. Glue here and a glue there. Okay. Rightio. Now, this will go over the top, like so. Make sure you got it on all the bit, every part. Now, you can either put a piece of chipboard or this on it. But I like the felt on the bottom. It probably needed to come that way a bit further over this way, but I think it's okay. Oops. Yep, I'm just going to cut around. I'll just do a little bit of a trim on part of it there. The corner here, make it trim it round a bit, round it off there at the corner. And he took my finger with it. Ah dear. We shouldn't be cutting that with that scissors if they're like that. Now, this other bit. I know a lot of ladies get these recycle things and they cover them with lace and that, but for the use that I'm going to be having this for, like if I want to take it out to my lounge room or something and be using it, and the cat will like to play with it too. It's just that it's more, to me, it seems more reasonable that you'd put a piece of fabric on something you were using all the time. The lace is nice, it's pretty to have this to look at, but the usefulness of the thing, I'm sort of thinking of that, you know. Anyway, so that's the outside of that done. Now, I'll just check to see how long I've been chatting away here for. That's for 13 minutes. I don't know. We'll keep on going because I might put these up two separate things. Now, I'm going to figure out now, because this harder bit here that they've got in there was there and I didn't have to cut it, I'm okay with that. It'll be the level. But I'm going to go in here and I'm going to cut these pieces of vinyl and that down just so I can turn them over, because there's some sort of plastic or vinyl, whatever it is inside. I'm just going to be able to wash that up later. It's only got a little bit of fluff and that in there at the moment. Just wipe it out with something, it'll be fine. Actually, I had a piece of flour in there and I think that's got over it. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to just cut this back here so I can turn these parts over. Okay, so I can turn them down, tuck them in. You know, you could cut it all off, but I sort of don't like to do that because it's all gives it all sturdiness, doesn't it? Keeps it all sturdy to a good degree, and you've got to, when you want that, you don't want something that's too flimsy, because this has got a piece of material, piece of plastic, piece of really old lining, another piece of plastic, and that's good. It keeps it from. This one here's not down as far. Hang on. Where's the thing? get underneath here. I'll just get underneath here. But I've actually glued that, so I better undo it. Right. Okay. Cutting. I'm just here. I'm a bit panicked. I'm just cutting this bit here. It seems to be awful hard for some reason. There, Sonya. All the rest was real easy. But there's always one piece that likes to play up on you, isn't there? Now, I don't think I want to split this. I don't know. You know, like I don't know if I want to go up there on that one. This piece of plastic here, I'm going to turn this in to there, right, and I'll stick some glue on that. And I want to turn this one down there like that. So I will have to actually split down these edges, won't I? Okay. So we're only learning this together, okay? I mean, I've done lots of things over the years, different styles of stuff, but you're still only practicing anything you do anyway. If something like this, not something that I've done a lot of, I'm going to cut that bit off. Cut that knobbly bit there off, eh? It's a piece of the rope that's in the inside, or cut that off so he's not sticking out in my way. And we'll turn that down in there like that. Turn this one down in here like this. I might have to put a little bit of something on the end of that so you can't see what's going on. And because I want to put this up, I don't want it to take too long, I might just finish off this and come back and show you what it turns out like, okay? Alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing to all around the outside of it. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.